Okay, rest of the baseball world, eat your heart out. It is a November evening here in Surprise, Arizona. It's about 82 degrees and we're here for the Rising Stars All-Star Game at the Arizona Fall League, featuring the best of the best. So the cream of the crop of the Arizona Fall League stars, including players like Dustin Ackley and Jordan Danks and Jameel Weeks. I mean, on and on and on. The only star who's not going to be playing today is Strasburg. Strasburg is hurt. I think he's got a sore neck and he's not going to be playing today, but we're at Surprise Stadium and we'll be underway in a little less than an hour. We're just about to start the Rising Stars game, and there's so many great players. We're not going to try to take too much time with any individual player, but starting pitcher for the West All-Stars is Mike Minor, who was a #1 draft pick in the past season. He was a SEC top pitcher from Vanderbilt, and he's been going through the Atlanta system quite quickly. And if you think about Tommy Hanson from the right side and Mike Minor from the left side, you have yourselves pretty amazing combination at the top of your rotation for years and years to come. So we're going to have like little individual clips of players as they come up, as I think we have somewhere like 15 first-round players this evening. Without question, I think the largest Fall League crowd I've ever seen. We're going to pan around here. This is Surprise Stadium, spring training home of Kansas City and Texas. And I think in the past we haven't seen really large crowds for this game. And that's Castro, first-round draft pick of the Houston Astros, played for Stanford. I think he was drafted a couple of years ago, played in the Houston chain, probably in Corpus Christi. And I'm wearing a Corpus Christi shirt this evening. Jose Tabata, who was a top prospect for the New York Yankees before he was traded to Pittsburgh, and a deal that sent, I don't remember who, but somebody probably pretty significant to the Yankees. And we're about to be underway here as Mike Minor will be delivering his first pitch to Jose Tabata, and after that we're going to have relatively short clips. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. Well, they're down 7-0 as the West team comes up, and if you're looking for some money players here in terms of big money, there's Buster Posey, the catcher for the East, and leading off from UNC, Dustin Ackley, who in normal years would have been the #1 draft pick, but he was #2 behind Steven Strasburg, and he'll be facing Tommy Mendoza from the Angels. Quite a bit is expected of Ackley, who I believe signed at the very last minute with the Mariners. Probably got in the $4 to $6 million range. Buster Posey signed with the Giants for a hefty sum the year before. And here's the first pitch from Mendoza to Ackley, and he takes for ball 1. There's going to be a lot of scoring tonight. It's 7-2 in the bottom of the first. Yonder Alonso is a first-round pick for the Reds out of Miami, and this man is a beast. Big guy. You can see that big swing. A little bit, a swing slightly reminiscent of Prince Fielder, maybe not quite as violent, but this guy, he's got home run power. And given that Heisey just did a home run, good things look to be in the Cincinnati Reds' future. And he whacks that one. Oh, and he's thrown out at second base. And winds up with the second baseman on him. Jameel Weeks for his troubles. And that's the last out of the inning. But a really nice swing from Yonder Alonso. So we have one out in the bottom of the first with runners on first and third, and Grant Desmy's up, the leading home run hitter in Fall League this year, a second-round draft pick from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. And actually, just had a weird thing happen in the batter before here. It was a whistling line drive foul that nailed some poor woman a few rows in front of us on the aisle in the head, and she's being taken away by paramedics. I think she's going to be okay, but man, that was a little bit too close for comfort. So Desmy with strike 1, 1 out, first and third. So this is Tanner Sheppers. What was that pitch at? 97. He's a comp pick. Just struck out Brandon Allen. He's a comp pick, a compensation pick from Fresno State of the Texas Rangers, and he's got himself his family or friends or whomever down here a bit of a fan club. But this young man is lighting up the scoreboard, 99, 97, etc. Let's see what he does on this pitch. 99. So he's the name you're going to be hearing about on the Texas Rangers, Tanner Scheppers. Okay, here's another first-round pick and another ASU star, Ike Davis, who plays in the Mets farm system. Big power guy. And he takes strike one from Richardson, who's pitching. Richardson's from the Red Sox organization, a big left-hander from Texas Tech, who throws quite hard. Davis, I think, had a decent year home run-wise for the Mets in their minor league system, and he's coming up here with the score 7-6 in the bottom of the sixth. Coming on the pitch is Mike Leake. And actually the score is now 7-6. Mike Leake is quite well known in these parts. He was an All-American pitcher locally from Arizona State University. We saw him pitch, actually I think his first game in collegiate ball a few years back. Throws in the low 90s. He's I don't know, somewhere between a strikeout pitcher and a finesse pitcher. I don't think he's going to blow people away in the major leagues, but could be a number 2, 3 starter. Going to get a nice round of applause here. Well, not as good as I thought, but anyhow, Leake is coming in with his team, the Western Conference, Western Division. Rising Stars down 7-6.